This is Mongolian Mindset, and today me and Zara are going to be reacting to this video. Zara has never seen this video. I told him, hey, we're going to watch this video and we're going to see if the crowd can figure out this guy's personality type, um, if they can see the shenanigans that's behind this entire guy here. I don't think he has a database. He's probably not even on there.
Really?
Let me check.
PPD?
Let me see.
Personality database?
Okay.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, he
Oh, did
does.
you have it? Okay.
He
So,
does. They have him as an ESFP. Oh, yeah.
right.
That's
So they
what
got Ian Carter as what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Thomas is
Um.
Thomas in the lounge.
Oh, Thomas here too. Oh shit.
Yeah, Thomas just came in.
Fucking sick again, bro. What the fuck, bro? I can't buy. I
Thomas came
can't
in here
buy
again.
a healthy immune system. So, guys, we're gonna be reacting to this fucking Aaron Carter video. We're gonna be doing something different for a change, and we might be reacting to more videos in the future. um, just to switch things up and kind of stay current and try to push MBTI into more of the current trends. You know, like following that and kind of hunting that because that's how your videos will be seen more. But this is an old one, and I just thought it was funny, and I wanted to see fucking Czar's reaction because you guys know Czar is like 21, 22, so he knows barely anything about Aaron Carter. So me and Thomas know. T, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and T know about Aaron Carter, but Czar does not. So we're gonna be reacting to this, and we're gonna be having fun as usual. Database got Aaron Carter's ESFP with a 7W6. I don't think this guy's a 7W6. I think we're rolling 7W8. Definitely 7W8. He is
Creative.
um he is dead. So I think he overdosed or something like that. I want to say.
Really? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I heard about him
not too
vaguely.
long ago. I think like a couple years ago, like maybe two
Yeah,
or three.
22. Yeah, 22.
But yeah, guys. So in the crowd, let's go with some.
Shame, but
What do you,
not surprising.
you said? What do you guys think Aaron Carter is before we go into this? And yeah, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be fun. Maybe you guys be able to learn something. Maybe you'll know somebody. Visual Feet's going ENTP. Shit, Visual Feet's jumping out the car crazy jump. He's going ENTP. Oh man. Okay, motherfucker looks informative. Yes. E Kevin's here. Shout out to E Kevin. Let's go, E Kevin. E Kevin's in the building, man. It's always ENTPs and motherfucker looks informative. Shout out to E Kevin. E Kevin says he looks informative. Someone says it's always an ENTP. Well, we're gonna have fun, man. Maybe you guys could. We're going to have fun, and we're gonna be talking about this, and maybe this will help you guys if you find somebody like this in your life, and you can figure out what they're up to, okay? And the shenanigans.
All right. So I guess I'll start with direct versus informing. So direct language is going to be clear, concise, and to the point. And informing language is going to be kind of like vague, wordy, beating around the bush. Direct language likes to choose its role in the conversation of informative people. It's kind of like they want to get you to buy in, and then they'll provide you with information to let you make the decision on what they're making. But because of the vagueness of it, I feel like that yeah, it could be interpreted in a few different ways. And sometimes it's just like you don't even know what the hell they're saying because it's so wordy and so vague. And then we have initiating versus responding. This is pretty straightforward. It's not the best metric to use when it comes to typing people because sometimes you get introverts that enter a more initiating kind of role and vice versa. But basically, initiating means having a preference for starting conversations, and then in the process of conversations, starting new topics of conversation or changing the subject. Responding people are they're gonna more stay on the topic rather than change the subject. Then you have process versus outcome. So what we're looking for here, process is we also call it journey, or we call it progression. So these people, they're going to be going through the steps, whether it's if they're giving an anecdote, they're going to go step by step by step. If they're generally with everything, they're going to talk about the steps. They're going to talk about the how to in some cases. Mercer likes to say that process people, it's the way process people talk. It's more like a wave. Outcome people, it's more choppy. It's like Obama, it's like Trump. Well, they'll say something and then they'll kind of like say something, stop. At outcome, they're not going to really be going through the steps. They're not going to be talking about the how to. They're just going to be talking about, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, without saying how we're going to get there. Affiliative versus pragmatic. So pragmatic people, they're going to be contrarian. They're not going to be going by the book. They like to do things their own way. Affiliative people are going to be more talking about interdependence, being part of a group, and so on and so forth. I think that's pretty straightforward. Pragmatic people are going to be more rule breakers. It's gonna be ends justify the means. They're gonna be doing what works, versus affiliated people are gonna be, again, because they're interdependent, talking about what's good in terms of what's good for the group. Then we have, so motive is gonna, all right, so structure or systematic, that's gonna be more looking for like a consistent standard or measurement or process to achieve a particular goal. For instance, motive, or sometimes what we call like particularism, is going to deal with people individually. It's going to deal with situations individually, rather than having like a one size fits all kind of standard. So systematic people, they can sometimes miss like the human aspect, because they're just treating everybody like, sometimes treating everyone like pawns, or just treating people like fucking cogs in their system, rather than the motive people, treating people more individually. Then you have concrete versus abstract. So concrete people, they're gonna talk about what is. They're gonna talk about what was. They're not gonna really be like looking into the future a whole lot. They're not gonna really have like a meta perspective. It's just like we're in like the basic concrete reality, the tangible, what you could see, hear, taste, so on and so forth. Abstract people, again, they're gonna tend to be very future focused. That's one thing we might be looking for. They might have like a meta perspective, so rather than just focusing on the five senses, they might have like an overview, like an overview, or like a bigger picture kind of thinking. Sometimes it's pretty obvious when somebody does that. I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, abstracts. It's gonna be the intangible, and it might be theories. Yeah, so on and so forth.
Let's start with the cognitive functions. So we have our judging functions first, which is TEFI and TIFE. So TE is organizing the external environment. Sometimes at higher levels, marshals resources. It particularly looks at data and statistics, measurable things that are measurable. While FI is more about internal valuing, internal assaying value, figuring out what matters to them personally. Even some have analogized it to an internal compass for their moral values. And next we have TIFE. They're both about understanding, but I look at it more like TI is essentially informal logic. Syllogistic statements, if this then that. It breaks things down breaks things down and turns them into principles. And that's how they live their lives, especially at higher levels of TI. And we have FE now, which is about understanding the values of the group. They uphold the values of the collective, and they really feed off of the collective and honor those said values, and they that's how they operate in the world. Now we have SCNI, SINE. These are your perceiving functions. SC is about experiencing the moment. It's about like it being present, and etc. It's fairly concrete, so that's pretty understandable. Whereas NI is more about foreseeing the future, synthesis. They sometimes they're good at conceptualizations. They pick up on insights. They usually have what we call aha moments and etc. SI and now we're moving on to SINE. SI is more about reviewing the past, usually is stare decisis, precedent, things like that. And they're really good with bodily stasis and knowing their internal comfort or if something feels off to them. While NE is about inference, connections, interpretations, it likes seeing patterns, multiple patterns, and it's fairly future focused, but they see multiple possibilities where NI streamlines to a more singular possibility. It narrows down and refines it.
Aaron Carter is the 31-year-old pop singing superstar who became famous at a very young age.
The international pop superstar made a name for himself when he shot to fame in the late
ENTP?
90s at just 10 years of
That was
age,
when I used to
with album sales hitting 10 million.
And he's the younger brother of Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys. Over the past few years, Aaron Carter has apparently been going through a lot of mental and substance issues. However, he really started to go downhill publicly in 2017 when this happened.
ENTP,
Don't catch
bro.
me getting into DUIs.
1 week later.
Aaron Carter has been arrested. The 29-year-old singer was arrested in Habersham County, Georgia
One week
on
later,
Saturday
bro.
night on charges of DUI
Can't even make
refusal.
it a
And he's
month.
been making some outrageous assertions, but he claims he's fine.
Since I've been clean, sober, and I've started making millions of dollars again.
And some believe he's okay and also believe his outrageous assertions. First, this video is not
That's
an
crazy,
attack on
the
Aaron
outrageous
Carter.
assertions.
It's to figure out what's going on with him and how he can be helped while also raising awareness and revealing some of the possible origins of this type of destructive behavior.
Already
The things Aaron has
pragmatic.
said in interviews are so extraordinary and at times even contradictory to what he said in prior interviews. So we're going to piece together the evidence along with breaking down his body language to determine what's
Guy can
actually
talk.
going on with him and what
Isn't that funny, man? They're always contradicting themselves left and right, man. It blows my mind.
Isn't it like I hate to say it, but FI trickster shenanigans, like holy mac.
Like they contradict themselves left and right. It's like they think they can dupe the world, bro. They think they can dupe the world. It's funny. It's fucking hilarious.
he's lying about. Now, let's get started.
It's Aaron Carter.
Thank you so much. My brother, joining the Backstreet Boys, and I kind of just followed suit and wanted to look up to my brother.
I don't know no big ass boy with a neck tat.
I think
that's face tats.
You know what? I don't even need a face tap.
The next day.
Why did you get a massive face tattoo? Then he put this face tattoo on, and immediately that reminded me of Brittany when she shaved her head. It's the same behavior, same probably kind of condition he's in as she was then.
Leave Brittany alone! Yeah, it's like that idea got planted in Aaron's mind that face tattoo equals tough, so he got a face tattoo. But the scary thing is that tattoo artist said Aaron originally wanted a tattoo to cover the whole front of his face, but he was able to talk him out of it. Of course, the subconscious body language signal of someone wanting to cover their entire front of their face with a tattoo is wanting to permanently wear a mask and hide.
Do you feel mentally stable right now? Like,
I mean,
overall?
Can I turn that question around on you?
When Aaron is asked that, did you notice that
Can
he
I turn that question around on you?
Any
flip, bro. That is the any flip, man. The holy grail of the any flip, man. Can I turn that question around on you? What a fucking menace! You are a fucking menace. You know.
And wearing
mask.
in the mask, like covering his whole face. So he always has a permanent mask. That is, quintessentially ENTP bullshit.
and hide.
Do you feel mentally stable right now? Like,
I mean,
overall?
Can I turn that question around on you?
When Aaron is asked that, did you notice that he deflects it back to Mike, the interviewer? Has
Deflection,
anyone ever
yeah,
done that to
any-
you? Typically, they're deflecting and thereby diverting, so they don't have to answer what you just asked them. I say typically because this type of deflecting can also be a power play in a confrontational debate. But this is just a chill
Yep, and a
interview.
debate
So
is
Aaron
fucking
doesn't
hard.
want to answer that question for obvious reasons. Now watch this next part closely. See if you can pick out any body language or clues that seem to reveal the truth.
My brother filed a restraining order 45 days after, he allegedly heard that I want to come stab his wife and unborn child.
Aaron is basically saying that his brother is making it all up. But did you pick up on anything? First, he was just about to slip and say he heard, but then quickly covers it up with an allegedly heard.
My brother filed a restraining order 45 days after, he
Second, notice the mocking quotation marks he uses.
allegedly heard that I want to.
Yeah, he puts them on the allegedly and then gives open palms on the heard part. So he actually seems to be mocking the allegedly part and honest about the heard part.
It was never even said.
Why is he saying that?
All of his rape victims are all coming out, and I have all the police reports, and I have all the cover-ups.
Both your older brother and your twin sister have filed a restraining order against you because,
No, there's no merit. They're turning it around on me, trying to make me look like I'm the crazy one.
It's never his fault.
A little bit like it's Aaron
What
against
is it, T?
It's never his fault.
It's never fucking the fucking ENTP's fault.
I feel like I've seen this somewhere before.
the world because of.
And it still is.
And tried to set me up, have me violate my restraining order. I endured abuse. When I was 10 to 13 years old, I was molested and raped by my sister who died from overdose, Leslie. Leslie's the one that got me into huffing. I got punched in the jaw by my drummer, and he broke my jaw in 3 places. Boom, he sucker punches me.
Nick has always abused me all my life.
I actually wrote that song about my ex-girlfriend, Lena, who assaulted me, hit me.
Damn, boy, everybody
I got a restraining order against her.
My dad, on my 18th birthday, put a 44 Magnum next to my right ear and shot next to the ground. And if you don't write this check for me, next one you know where it's going. I can't hear out of my right ear.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Sony Records and Steve Zapp ripped me off and I'm suing them. My twin sister has a restraining order against me here because they're going to use everything they can against me to try to make me look like I'm crazy, bro.
Wait,
so
were those pictures showing him using his phone on his right ear?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, pause that if you can.
Put a 44 Magnum next to my right ear.
I can't hear out of my right ear.
And if you don't write this check for me, next one you know where it's going. I can't hear out of my right ear.
Pause.
No.
Bro, only motherfuckers like this, bro. They'll tell you something and like, bro, they just think everybody's stupid. I don't know what they be on, bro.
Saad says, he says every ENTP lore is crazy. Yeah, what is that? The main character syndrome.
Main character lying bastard syndrome, bro. They lie about everything, bro. Jesus.
They're all stories of fabrication.
Sony Records and Steve Zapp ripped me off and I'm suing them. My twin sister has a restraining order against me here because they're going to use everything they can against me to try to make me look like I'm crazy, bro, so they can get me locked up. I already had to surrender my firearm.
Make me look like I'm crazy?
$3,000 from me.
I think you do a good enough job already.
He abused me my whole life. The reason why I have a hiatal hernia and a stomach condition today is because he used to make me force me to drink alcohol from the age of like 11 to 15.
No, you're 18 years old. What's the legal age to drink? I am an adult. What's the legal age to drink? I'm an adult at our home. In this country, what's the legal age to drink? I'm an adult You're at my home, Aaron.
They don't know my identity. I can identify with myself. My parents got divorced when I was 15. When I was 15, I started dealing cocaine and ecstasy.
Seems like there's such an abundance of allegations towards everybody that you've almost ever had anything to do with, and that makes me a little bit skeptical.
I'm a mama's boy. That's why my family hates me. It's because my mom became my manager and was by my side the whole time.
Do you think your mother stole money from you?
I think she did. And when I came back to my dad, I didn't have a dime.
Jane ceased to be Aaron's manager. And her little prince of pop wanted nothing to do with her.
I'm killing the game.
Now starts acting a little cocky. We have a lot more on his cockiness coming up, but take notice of Aaron's personal bodyguard's body language now.
No, what happened in this is I released this. I sent this September.
He smiles and laughs with someone else off camera, like, here he goes again, and then closes his eyes when he looks up and away in amazement. Remember, this guy has been around Aaron a lot more than most.
Anything that I touch is the biggest. Really? Watch this be your biggest interview because I'm smart as. I'm not completely humble. I'm not completely, not narcissistic. I am a little bit, and I deserve that. I've earned that. I drowned when I was 4 years old.
He deserves it.
I was dead for 3 days.
Wait, what?
I came back to life.
For 3 days you were dead? Yeah, my guy.
Bro, he got it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Stop, man. I drowned. I was dead before.
He came back from the dead.
Bro didn't say anything.
And then I came.
Seems a little long to be dead.
I'm very rich.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very powerful and very rich. I'm too powerful. I'm the biggest thing there is right now. You can't deny it. Google me then. Come on, bring it.
Kevin says
my
he
mind,
talks
I got
like
an
Soulja
IQ
Boy.
of 158.
You're lying.
That's genius level.
That's
I don't know what
genius
Soulja
level.
Boy sounds like.
That's insane.
We got an IQ drop, boys.
IQ drop.
He dropped his IQ.
right. Google me then. Come on, bring it.
I have good
On
news.
mine, I got an IQ of 158.
You're lying.
That's genius level.
158 IQ, guys. 158, bro.
No.
Have you not heard this before from ENTPs? You don't
Is that like what percentile is that? Like the top 1% of the 1%?
No. Yeah, that's like so. 145 is about 0.10 0.01 or
over
something.
130 is like 3%.
Yeah.
Yeah. That means 97 people that you walk past.
Yeah. So 158 IQ.
I mean, that's probably.
Let me look it up. It's the equivalent of the 99.99 percentile.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Probably closer to like 100.
Probably close to 96. 94, 96, 92. He's got
Yeah, so it's the equivalent of like 1 in 10,000 people.
But have you noticed that they tend to lie about their IQ quite a bit?
I know a dude that was in the server saying the same shit.
It's crazy.
He was saying
that's genius level.
I'm not lying.
Saying his IQ was 164 or something.
Yeah.
Like
like
it doesn't pass the sniff test like whatsoever.
You
like,
know,
especially when you don't know basic science or
math,
anything about anything.
Math. But yeah, I mean, in the fucking Discord servers, fucking IQ becomes hype. Everybody lying, okay? Everybody fucking lying, bro. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Sad, but 158 is crazy.
IQ inflation.
20%. He's probably doing crazy numbers here.
That's insane.
99.99. You're basically the smartest person ever.
Pretty much. And
Pretty much.
don't question my IQ again.
He just doubled down.
IQ?
Let's put it this way.
Did you?
I don't
No,
think I've
not-
ever guessed at your IQ.
No, you didn't question. It was Logan. I did that.
IQ test.
Pretty much. Am I dating?
Yeah.
I'm dating.
And that means
What do you think? Was Aaron lying?
Scores on
Instead of
all
going
the
through the trouble of
subcategories,
breaking down his body language, why don't we just look at his bodyguard again to find out the truth?
Security guards
Shaking his head no.
exact opposite, bro.
Oh, is he not supposed to say he's dating?
1, if I'm a rabbit. 2, yes, I am. 3, why not? 4.
Do you see the look on his bodyguard's face when he said that? He seems to know what's really going on and seems to be frustrated with Aaron's constant lies and delusions.
What are you
Second
doing?
degree black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa, we got to train together, man. I'm trying to get back into it.
Yep.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah.
That's good to know.
What do you think?
Do we
Was
think
that a
does he
lie?
believe his
Well,
own lies?
Actually,
Bro, he lying so goddamn much. The shit is like crazy. The shit is crazy.
Bro, that comment's hilarious. Saad just wrote a ENTP principle 67.
6'7".
Every ENTP is
150
is 150 plus IQ until they
take the test. Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. No one's figured this out. Hey, Thomas, no one has figured this out before. I'm the first person to ever figure this out, bro. First person ever. That bring back memories, Thomas. That bring back memories. I'm the first one to figure this out. No one else has figured this out. I'm a genius.
No one.
we have a photo, but it's just missing one small little thing. See, look, he was actually truthful. Okay, seriously. Notice how his eyes widened to overcompensate for what he seemed to believe was the typical intensity of someone who knows that fighting skill.
Second degree black belt in jiu-jitsu.
When Adam22 said he also has done some of that, Aaron seemed to feel that Adam could see right through him. So in defense, notice he quickly diverts his eyes and closes them while sucking in his lips, which signals reclusiveness on this topic.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa, we got to train together, man. I'm trying to get back into it.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
That's good to know.
So
Also notice, Aaron doesn't ask Adam anything about this rare commonality, but instead says something else that's outrageous to divert the topic. Watch.
and I'm also studying for the bar exam right now. I got my real estate license.
At this point, Adam22 is squinting at Aaron in confusion and disbelief, but Aaron just got started. Let's keep watching.
I'm working on my clothing line right now. I manage myself. I'm my own publicist. I negotiate my own contracts. I file my own taxes. I mix, master, and engineer everything. I'm opening up my own
I wouldn't trust
dispensary.
him to be
I
able to
made
file his own taxes.
$4.9 million off.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
real estate this year. And I'm building 25 homes there right now. I also do jewelry on the side. I do over 250 shows a year. I filed a bankruptcy. I'm studying for the bar exam. Well, guess what I did? I litigated my own case. I made this piece.
Wait. You made that piece on your neck?
Yes.
We got white gold, 14 karat gold, all diamonds. Everything. Roughly about 60, 70 carats of diamonds here. Once. All legit, all set up. My boy up here, look at all that. Drip.
And you're going to test the diamonds right now?
For some reason, Aaron diamond testing or something related to it seems to be triggering our bodyguard friend here. Watch him again.
And you're going to test the diamonds right now?
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
What does that mean? It's going like halfway up. Yeah, it's a little bit, man. I don't know if I'm a...
All right, let's see this.
I mean, you probably don't have to
testing
do
the
that.
impulsive chain.
Aaron Carter couldn't get the stones on his apparent pawn shop chain to register as diamonds, so he subtly swaps over to testing Logan Paul's impulsive chain, and watch what happens.
Oh, it's off the charts.
Logan and Mike were shocked that the chain they assumed was fake had real diamonds because it was just given to Logan.
Wow, we got a real diamond chain.
Yeah, we knew that, by the way.
So this is probably about 3 ounces of gold, solid gold. It looks like it's about 18 carats.
Aaron, of course, knows all this stuff by just touching and looking at the piece.
Expert of everything.
Because, well, if you recall,
I also do jewelry on the side. I'll trade you.
Are you serious?
Right now.
You're lying.
He said you're lying.
Take it.
You're giving me this?
Do we have a deal?
Yeah, we got a deal.
All white gold. There's 50 carats. 50 carats of BBS 2s.
This is the coolest thing ever, dude.
And then this chain is it's probably you got about 85 carats of diamonds around your neck right now.
You're just giving away things, huh?
What is...
Because Michael gave away things. Michael Jackson gave me his
Fake ass Effie child here, huh? Michael gave away things. This fake ass Effie child.
This is the coolest thing ever, dude.
And then this chain is it's probably you got about 85 carats of diamonds around your neck right now.
You're just giving away things, huh?
Because Michael gave away things. Michael Jackson gave me his jacket, so I always like to give. Impulsive. Is it Impulsive who made this chain?
1 week later.
Turns out, by the way, this one is real. Well, the diamond is. The diamonds on the diamond is real.
but the chain didn't have real diamonds. And who knows if the actual diamonds in that pendant are truly VVS2 quality.
The impulsive chain was worth about $15,000. We lost $10K in a trade.
It's yours. I'm not an Indian giver.
Whoa, that's racist. But also, I hear you.
No, it's not racist because I'm Native American.
Ooh,
Yes, I'm native.
Well, we were having that conversation today.
Blackfoot.
Can anyone possibly lie any worse than that?
No, it's not racist because I'm Native
Logan's
American.
ENTP as well.
Yes, I'm native.
Well, we were having that conversation today.
Blackfoot.
Shifty eyes looking in and away from the camera, sudden stutter, repeating the lie to overcompensate for his known falsehood. It's almost like he wanted the attention of getting caught in the lie.
Hey, are you religious?
I am, yes.
Christian.
Catholic.
Have you always been?
Yes.
That's why I have him right here. My cross. I'm a Southern Baptist. And that's how I live my life.
Now, here's the extensive list of everything Aaron says he's dealing with in his life.
The first trade center get hit by the first plane. Fear from flying came from that.
I endured abuse, eating disorder, and stigma in my right eye.
Bankruptcy 2 years ago. Mental abuse, body shaming. I can't hear out of my right ear. Acid reflux, hiatal hernia.
I was diagnosed at 19 with the condition of a 90-year-old man.
I have a fractured kneecap, and I have high arches. I'm a dancer foot. Extreme anxiety. I wake up with panic attacks, chest pains, hyperactive thyroidism, cancer, AIDS, all of it. I look like I have like HIV or AIDS, do I?
Aaron gets every test done.
I'm sure
under
he
the
could probably
sun,
cure AIDS,
but
though.
Guess what he has?
He's such a genius.
Well, here are the results.
Your HIV test is negative. Even though your tests are normal, in my opinion, you're not healthy.
That's right. None of the major illnesses he was concerned he had. He didn't have any of them. 2 years later, he comes back to the doctor's TV show and watch this.
I suffer from multiple personality disorder, schizophrenia, acute anxiety, a manic depressive.
1 week later.
Aaron also points out that even though he's been through extensive therapy, he's never been diagnosed bipolar or schizophrenic, even though he said he'd been diagnosed with the disorders on the doctors.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
ridiculous.
And this is my reality.
Now here's all the things he says he's done and takes.
Taking Xanax too, Seroquel. I'm a pothead. Fish oil.
Huffing was what I was doing. 2 packs a day. Klonopin, oxycodone, gabapentin, hydroxyzine, trazodone, omazeprazole.
When somebody has an addictive process already in their history, marijuana affects your brain in a very different way than somebody who actually has no problems.
So, guess what's happening?
What?
I'm quitting smoking weed. Do you know why?
You're gonna quit today?
Yeah.
And why?
Because it affects my medications.
1 week later.
I'm watching you on this doctor show, and they're acting like the weed is such a big deal. Or is it because
Absolutely
you're an
not.
addict?
I completely endorse this. I'm gonna roll this up.
And of course, he just goes on and on about it. As we're noticing, it seems he's either so addicted he just can't stop, or he's just so out of touch with reality that he doesn't fully understand what he's saying and doing. What do you think?
I have the results of your drug test here. I'm going to tell you that Aaron tested positive for marijuana, extended opiates, benzodiazepines.
During this part, Aaron finally starts to reveal a lot.
Started when I was about 16. My sister Leslie, who passed away from an overdose, got me into it. Didn't really touch it until I was about 23, right after I did Dancing with the Stars. Then I started going to Staples and Office Depot and different places, buying it with cash so it wouldn't be reported on receipts or anything like that.
When's the last time you huffed?
Was the last, right before you guys put me in rehab.
His name is Aaron Carter. He's a very heavy drug user, and he's inhaling computer duster, and he was doing it all night.
Computer duster?
And he was driving in his car at 3:30 in the morning, and he was clearly intoxicated. Recently, he went on a TV show called The Doctor, which is about to air soon.
So you're...
Is there any other tests we can do to prove that?
Well, the doctor just asked Aaron if he's done with it. And instead of Aaron either confirming he's done with it or maybe telling us his story of how he was able to kick that addiction, which is what we would expect, he goes right into challenging the doctor on his ability to test for it. Now, as we continue, watch Aaron's body language.
That's why huffing is such a complex...
Notice how Aaron burst out in a big gloating smile. But his foot begins to jiggle, which also indicates some nervousness as the doctor answers, because if Aaron's wrong and there is a test out there, he'll be exposed. Keep in mind, too, Aaron coming back to the Doctor's TV show 2 years later, after his first appearance in 2017, is supposed to be his moment to shine and show the world that he's doing so much better now.
I really do think that you've come a long way since 2 years ago when we saw you.
Thank you so much. I really
mean, you
appreciate
look completely different. It is night and day.
If Aaron were to get caught, all of that would be turned on its head.
Because you can't do a test.
You can't do a test.
I'm aware of that.
Now, when you watch this next part, listen for any inconsistencies in what he said prior.
When I went to the rehab, I went there for 28 days and I left, went back to Florida, relapsed immediately.
What was the relapse on? Was it huffing or was it
Huffing.
something else? Okay.
Huffing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Aaron said he relapsed on huffing as soon as he got out of rehab. But do you remember him saying this about a minute earlier?
When's the last time you huffed?
Was the last, right before you guys put me in rehab.
But now he's saying the last time he did it was after rehab. If we were interviewing Aaron, we would ask him how he was able to kick that addiction, because it surely seemed he wasn't going to be able to stop on his own cold turkey. Someone who relapses that quickly right out of rehab surely has a major addiction, and it's likely he's still secretly huffing. Now listen to what he says here.
Absolutely.
He's secretly huffing.
That's my truth.
Did you notice he
My
says
truth,
it's
Lord.
his truth and not the truth? They're two very different things.
Look at her face.
His truth is what he wants to believe, and the truth is what's really going on.
The truth shall set you free.
And then he talks about the truth in a very disconnected way. Can you tell that's very disconnected from him with the word you? As opposed to him opening up about why he couldn't ever admit to huffing until now. This should have been a much more emotional moment of Aaron finally confessing to the doctors and to the world about one of the biggest battles of his life, and finally being able to win and kick that terrible addiction. But there was none of that. Now, with these next few clips, see if you notice anything flawed with Aaron Carter's mindset, which could be contributing to his problems.
Meaning, I don't care.
I think you, if anything, you care too much. Yeah, so I'm not buying it.
Proving to people that what you're saying about me isn't right, and you're hurting me. Please don't bully me. Like, why are you guys doing that to me? What did I ever do to deserve that? It's always been my duty to make everyone happy.
Every child.
Please everybody. Why are you here? You're not even relevant. When I'm signed to Sony Records,
think that said he
and
looks
I
like
have 62
Skeletor.
million streams, back-to-back, huge, massive radio shows with 25, 30,000 people. It's never good enough.
Everyone has some people who will just never like them. I mean, even yours truly. But the more famous you are, the greater the number of people who won't like you. It's just a pure fact of being well known. Did you know Mother Teresa had haters? Yeah, she had a sizable group of haters who questioned her motives and her work. If Saint Teresa of Calcutta could have haters, Aaron Carter, do you really think you won't have any haters?
They're all causing me more stress by making fun of me. My weight goes up when I stop stressing. And when I start stressing, all hell breaks loose. I just get made fun of a lot for how I look.
Some people just want to hate because it makes them feel better by bringing someone else down, and it makes them feel less bad.
I'm sorry, my fingers are too skinny. You don't like the way that I look? I just want to make everyone happy.
There's a saying, all the heavens and all the hells are within you. Although we can't choose everything in life, we do get to choose how we perceive everything. Aaron is choosing the hells, but I challenge him to choose the heavens in life instead. Give this video a thumbs up if you think Aaron...
Teresa's type, that would be interesting. Not even gonna...
That was fun, man. I had to get a good laugh in, man.
Humiliation ritual.
Like, bro, some of these ENTPs lie so fucking much and stretch the truth like you have never seen, and they consistently lie, and people don't catch it, which blows my mind. Because most people can, they